Why there, well, there, everyone. It's Liz here. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. I thought I would pop in and give you guys an update. I want to get back to filming and doing everything I was doing before, but right now, feels like I can actually start doing it. I'm about 3 weeks outside of radiation, and I'm still extremely fatigued. Like, you can probably see it in my eyes. I can see it in my eyes. I can hear it in my voice. I'm still dealing with some fatigue, but it's getting better. It's slow, but it's getting better. So I'm like hopeful that that means I'm on the mend and I'm good. I took my first tamoxifen today, so I haven't had the hot flashes yet, but give it a minute because they say those are probably pretty much is going to happen, which I hate, but I started it today, so there we go. So I was actually really stable throughout the time that I was going to radiation in terms of my weight. The last like 2 to 3 weeks or so got worse. I was about 182 pounds on my last day of radiation. I'm back down to 178 now. I'm already taking the weight back off. But they say that you do gain weight during radiation. It's like your body is craving every crappy thing it's not supposed to have. And I figured my body was trying to heal, so I was giving it the things that it wanted, which made me gain some weight. So, it's coming back off though, so, that's good. And it wasn't like 50 pounds, it was, like 8 pounds. But once you've had a tummy tuck and you've had all the work done, you don't want to possibly mess with this. So that's kind of where I found myself. I'm back doing everything plant-based. Matter of fact, I tried to eat some plant-based food tonight. We had pasta and we had plant-based meatballs and plant-based cheese. And I got through about that much pasta and like 2 meatballs, and I couldn't anymore. I'm trying to stick as close as I possibly can to the watermelon. So fruit, mango, yada yada. But they cooked, my son was cooking regular meatballs and they smelled really good. So I was like, okay, well, we'll try it tonight. And I couldn't eat very much of it. I'm dressed because I had a practice shoot today. You guys know I'm launching a brand at some point soon, and I haven't given dates yet or anything because with everything going on with this thing, I don't want to launch and then have to pull back. I don't want to do that. The new brand is really about being audacious. It's about me having the audacity at 40 years old to wear a onesie where you can kind of see the imprints. It's about me wearing what makes me feel really good in my body. You're not here in the house with me, but if you were here, you would see that I'm sitting up straight. I'm not slumped or slouched, which is kind of usually my posture. I have no idea what it is about the onesie. I put it on, and it makes me feel strong. It makes me feel good in my body. It's kind of like a hug. It's not super tight, and right now I don't have on my faja because tummy problems. But without the faja on, I would say I'm doing pretty good. So there's that. And as time is starting to move forward, I'm 46. In a couple months here, I'll be 47. As I'm aging, I really didn't want to care what other people thought about what I was wearing my whole life. Obviously, if it was like inappropriate, like these were completely out, or I was exposing, or whatever. Otherwise, doesn't bother me too much. I probably could be a nudist most days. I would prefer to be without clothes on if I could, most of the time. So anyhow, the onesie feels, I definitely know that I'm clothed, but in a weird way, it kind of makes me feel like I'm naked. It feels tight, like I have a hug, or not like, when I'm saying tight, I don't mean it's like I can't breathe in it. Not like that. It just feels, it's grabbing. It's on my body, and I feel every curve, every move, everything. To me, when I put my clothes on, that feels amazing. So I haven't launched yet. There's quite a few things that this brand will represent that are parts of my life that are important to me and or things that I want to grow into. Right now, I'm trying to grow into, maybe not into, but I'm working to grow. I'm working to grow. I know that I'm typically before Cancer all light and love and happiness, and I love everyone and everyone loves me. And I've had kind of a difficult experience the last several months. You ever think that you have something happening in your life that's really good for you, and then you turn around and you look and you go, how did I misjudge that? And it woke me up to the fact that, and not that I think everyone likes me, because I know that I'm a special bus, and I'm okay with that. I like being unique, absolutely okay with that. But when it's someone or something that you care about, that's hard. Like, how could I let myself care about you more than you care about me? How could I put so much more of myself into a relationship and not get the same back? There's been a lot of that lately. And the goal is not to go backwards, but just to see, okay, this is what happened in the past, and now we're going forward, and we're not going to let that crap cause problems in our future. We're just going to be cognizant that it could happen, so we won't ever let it happen again. That's my take on it. I refuse to live in misery and suffering if I don't have to. My goal is happiness. It's passion, it's warmth, it's love, it's travel. I went ahead and planned my next procedure, so for those of you that are following me because of APS, you guys know I had the tummy tuck and the BBL. I'll lean back a little so you guys can see. Still really good. Okay. And they do full back lipo. So I'm not quite at the year for it yet. It'll be a year in April. So I got a little time left. A month and maybe 10 days or something like that. But I think I'm doing pretty good, even with the radiation and all that other stuff that was going on in my life. I think I'm doing okay. So I've taken the tamoxifen today. It's my first. I'll check back in with you guys again soon. I'm scheduled to go back to work on March 1st. We're going to see how I do on the tamoxifen today and tomorrow. And they probably will extend it for 2 more weeks. I don't want it extended, but I'm afraid I'm going to go back to work and then end up with side effects that are really, really not great. I'm going to have to go back off again, and I don't want to have to do that. But yeah, so that's the update. That's it. That's where we are. That's where we're at. That's how things are going. Alex had his corneal surgery. He's about 2 weeks out from that. He has a patch on his eye, so if you guys have seen him on Facebook or whatever, he's got the patch on it's his left eye and my left breast. I'm just saying. But he had his surgery. He's doing well. The first week it didn't heal so well. They had to put a contact lens, a barrier between his eyelid and the cornea. And they put that in at his 1 week post-op. And so he's now a week past that, and it's actually almost all the way healed. He just has a small little defect that hasn't completely covered over his eye yet. So he's doing well. He starts school soon. So, and then, he's going to have the other eye done. So that's where I am. I will say, I miss being at work. I miss it a lot. I miss my night shifts at work specifically. I miss being on the nights. I miss the staff that I work with. I miss being on my body's natural, schedule, the way that I function in life. I miss that. I miss helping my people. I miss helping, just having patients in the room that you chat with and talk with. I really miss it. I did start school to become a sex therapist, and I started it. And the first couple weeks I was fine, but week 3, the radiation fatigue set in really, really badly. And so I had to do a medical withdrawal, which, given what I was going through, is reasonable. I haven't decided not to do it. I just decided to get through knowing that because this whole time, mentally, I was struggling a lot. Physically, I was mostly okay. Now, physically, there was definitely some fatigue, a lot of fatigue happening. So I'm just trying to be careful. So anyways, that is my whole thing. I hope you guys are well. And if you're not well, I hope you're well taken care of. And we'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye, guys. Be well. Bye-bye.